Welcome, Transformers fans. My name is Composite EnerJoe, and today is the third, and this will be the third of my Age of the Dinobots reviews, which will be this feller, the Transformers Age of Extinction Deluxe class Strafe. And yes, I'm aware of how this guy has two heads. And yeah, this is a Strafe in his mechanical two-headed pteranodon alt mode. I tell you right now, yeah, I still do not understand why they made him two-headed. Like, why? And he's the only one that has something like this. I have a theory. I do have a theory. My theory is that when Strafe was scanning his alt mode, my theory, he wasn't scanning the actual dinosaur, but some fossils. And he just happened to scan what he thought was a two-headed creature was probably two pteranodon fossils, sort of one on top of the other, and the two heads were splayed out. So maybe he just scanned that, and this was the result. Once again, it's just a theory of mine, but yeah, more of just a hunch. But yeah, that's just sort of how I figured. Like, I feel that makes sense. Because honestly, why would he be two-headed? I never got that. But that aside, this is a pretty. It's an okay alt mode. I feel that out of all the Dinobots, this is probably the weakest of the alt modes, because yeah, these are his robot arms. He does, however, have a very nice wingspan. Just look at this. He's a wide feller, and these do move. But yeah, you can kind of already see how he transforms, and he is probably the I find him to be the easiest, as of right now, the easiest Dinobot to transform. So yeah, let's get on to a bit of our articulation. Heads up and down, rotate there. Their mouths do indeed both open. Pretty nice. This is not on a ball joint, but I think I finally figured out. I think this might be called a universal joint. You pretty much go around it. The swivels this way, he flaps, swivels. These wing bits move. These are his hands, his pteranodon hands, and legs are on ball joints, and no knee, but the toes do move a bit. Oh, and the tail is rubbery and can go up and down. So yeah, that's it for articulation of his dino mode. And like I said, his transformation is pretty easy. But before we get to that, we have this thing. Oh, and also I might as well point out that this is another movie Dinobot that was based off of a Generation 1 Dinobot. In this case, it was a Swoop. But where Swoop was a regular mechanical pteranodon, if that you can even call that regular, Strafe, they just made two-headed. Once again, go back to my theory as to why I think he did it, but yeah, no, I kind of hope they give us an explanation as to why he has two heads, even though I don't think they ever will. So let's get to his weapon. His this combusting crossbow, which is a friction missile. So you just, push this back here. Huh. Usually get to fire this harder. Whoop. Wait. There we go. I just gotta hold it. Hold it like here. And nope. Not fired too hard. Oh well, here it is. It's a friction missile. There you go. And you can plug this right here on his back. Just have some, move the wings around for clearance. Peg that on his back, and there you go. I gotta say, that doesn't look too bad. It looks like he's got artillery on his back. It's okay. Oh, one thing I guess I forgot to mention in my other Dinobot reviews, I love that their weapons, like, they went all out on the knight theme. Because not only do their robot modes look like knights, but their weapons are based on knight weapons. Like, what is it? Mighty Mace, brutal blades, and now the combusting crossbow. So let's get on to transformation, which is pretty obvious. Just come down here, flip this out, rotate, and there's like a, you can like peg this, keep going, and then peg that up. Pegs into place. Same thing here. Flip out, rotate, bend forward until it pegs. These are the feet. It's almost done. Unpeg arms from wings. There you go. Unpeg arms from wings. Lift this up a bit. Adjust the wings a bit. So it has behind them kind of like a, you could have them replicating a cape. Then comes this part where separate, we'll rotate, pull apart, fold down, and pop up. And there you go. See? Like I said, I consider Strafe here the easiest of all the transformations. And in terms of opposability, it's pretty much the same, except he has knees now. But it's the same. Ball joints do what ball joints do, and the arms can go that far. Now not being restricted by the wings. Well, a little. But it's pretty much the same amount of opposability. I guess one tiny complaint is that the wings, I kind of wish they would like peg somewhere, because they are kind of loose. But it's a minor thing. Oh, check out his awesome, like I always do, check out his awesome helmet. Like, let me just move this out of the way. That is a really nice knight helmet. Like I said, really like so far all of their robot modes just look cool. Like, I love the knight aesthetics. Get his crossbow. Put it here. And there you go. Oh, I also don't like that the hand... No, can't do it, never mind. He can only bend like this. So, you can have him pointing forward, but at like a weird angle. Yeah, I kind of wish these elbows were a bit better. He's a pretty solid figure. Like I said, the transformation is incredibly easy. And weapon's cool. Really looks cool. And this is how you do. Plus, you can also have his wings spread. Which I like when they do this. You can have his wings spread, and he could... Well, and you could have him, be flying around with his wings spread. Also, if you've noticed these things, these are actually weapons. You can actually take these off, have them hold it, and these are swords. So on top of his crossbow, he has some. He's got some battle blades too. Some these are the tantalizing twin swords. So he has some tantalizing twin swords on top of his combusting crossbow. So, gonna put these back here, and yeah, there's not really much else I can say. Is that Strafe here is he has a waist swivel. He's a pretty decent figure. Like I said, not the best, not the worst, but he's pretty cool. Like so far all of these robot modes have just at least look really cool. But I will say that he probably has the weakest dino mode, since you can clearly see the robot mode in his dino mode. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I felt they could have done more, and I'm going to keep repeating myself. And I'm just going to say it right now, I feel that with one exception, I feel that all of the dinobots should have been at the very least Voyager class to make this work better. And even with Grimlock, they could have done a little bit more with him. So, yeah, overall, like the figure. Good figure. Not the best robot mode. I mean, no. The robot mode is actually the best thing about this figure. The transformation's really easy, but the dino mode could have been better. And as I do like that he gets 2 sets of weapons. The tantalizing twin swords and the combusting crossbow. So, this has been my review. So, I like them. This has been my review. So, just to clarify, 3rd review of the Age of the Dinobots. And this has also been my review of the Transformers Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Strafe. This is Composite EnerJoe, signing off. Peace out.